Second here. All right, good dawning, and welcome to another episode of Good Dawning, guys. And I know Victor's still live and cruising along there for a while, so it'll be a minute or 20, 10 before people pile in here. But so welcome, guys. Welcome to another episode of Good Dawning, and it's going to be a few minutes since Victor's extending his show. But how are we doing, guys? Chloe, welcome. Grateful to see you. Suzette, how are you? And so it's going to be, I guess, a while until I wait till Victor is done live. But so when you get your new shipment, Chloe, let me know and we'll do another live. Awesome. Purple Moon, good dawning there. Good dawning, Bobby. Welcome, guys. How are we all doing? And if you are out there in the YouTube land there, Jimena, favor to you and to your family. So much love and favor. And there we go. I think people are starting to pile in there. I think you finished off. Millie, Felicia. Good dawning, guys. Welcome to another episode. As you can see, we have yet to get the hairs cut. The hairs cut is today at 11 o'clock. Grateful. We have been paid. So, yay. Jumping in the shower. All right. Favor, Millie. Have a great shower. All right. Let's see what we get from Kuan Yin today. And, Elizabeth, good dawning. All right, guys, so how are we doing today? Nice to see everybody piling in here. Justine, Bobby, Bonnie Bensky, Mary Wentz, thank you. All right, so let's see what we got here. We're going to cut the cards. All right, there we go. All right, Kuan Yin, the Divine Feminine and Goddess of Grace and Divine Feminine. She's not really a goddess, she's a divine master. There we go. Work lurking. Well, have a great day at work there, Elizabeth. Favor. All right, so today is a street legal card here for YouTube. Perfect. All right, so Kuan Yin here, and it's a drink from the Emerald Fountain. And what did we not use yesterday but the Emerald Power? There we go. So, the Divine Feminine encourages your awakening and empowerment. Your sincerity is evoking Kuan Yin's divine intervention. It makes sense to be open to receive it, to step forward and drink from the Emerald Fountain, which is the unconditionally loving heart chakra of Kuan Yin. Allow yourself to be nourished by the power and love of the Divine Mother flowing to you now. So there we go. So, all right. So drink from the Emerald Fountain, the heart chakra of Kuan Yin, allow it to flow directly to you. And so awesome. All right, we'll keep the card out. I would like to keep the card out just for today. Here's yesterday's cards. I forgot to put them back. All right, so today we'll use the Hero's Journey deck and see what we get. We're all on a hero's journey, right? You're your own hero. And the journey is finding yourself. PG, boop, beep, and bop. All right. Mom was timed out by PG. All right, let's fix this here. Community moderation, chat filter, live chat, participation mode, subscribers, 1 minute. All right, so there we go. We fixed that. 1 minute subscriber mode always helps. And chat filter. Why is it always put on top messages? Whatever Google thinks is the top message or YouTube. All right. What an entrance. Ha. Oop. All right, let's see what we got here. Damn it. You ever do that? You shuffle and then they don't fan in. It's like a miss shuffle. There we go. That worked. That one worked, but the last one did not work. I missed shuffled the deck. Beep, bop, boop. All right, I think I might have been passing But oh yeah, Jane Goodall. Although I thought she was dead before, but I don't know. Maybe it's another Mandela effect. But yeah, Jane Goodall died, and so yeah, favor. There's a sad chimpanzee and such out there now, somewhere. Sad primate out there somewhere. All right. Good dawning, PLR. Welcome. All right, so let's see what we got here. We'll take top card, or bottom card as today's energetics, and top 3 as how to obtain said energetics. Butterfly, Linda. Good dawning. Can't stay long, but wanted to send love to... yeah, Linda's got to go get in a pool before it gets too cold up in Maryland there. There must be a heated pool, because... yeah, it's got to get cold. It's got to be chilly at night, at least. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so today's card number 50. 505 is the number of change. You make there, like, something changes. Become the elixir. Let go. Let your glow do the heavy lifting. There you go. So what they're saying is let your energy do the lifting. Stop trying otherwise. But the you as yourself, you're the glow, right? So you do your own heavy lifting. With your energy, you don't have to do the hustle and all. You could do the hustle if you want to dance, but old school, but you don't have to do the hustle culture stuff, right? So become the elixir, let your glow, you're rising up, do the heavy lifting for you and bring to you what you want for your universe. It was chilly last night, low 40s here. Wow, that's like average here now, but 30s, upper 30s, I don't think tonight it'll be like 40 degrees at Red Rocks. All right, so in order to obtain becoming the elixir, right? Number 2, partnership, the quest. 2 is partnership. Plunge boldly into life, which makes sense. So if you're plunging boldly into life, then you're in your energy, right? All right, let's see what's next. Number 19, the North Star, number 19, which also equals 910, right? So 9 and 1 is 10, or a 1, right? So it says North Star, flip your inner light switch, which would be, again, let your glow do the heavy lifting, which is what? Your inner light switch. There you go. And finally, number 27, which is a 9, is flip it upside down. Whee! There we go. So we flip it up. No, there we go. So you have to flip the script, right? Question your beliefs. So what are you questioning? Are you questioning yourself? Do you question what you do? Do you question who you are? Are you questioning your actions in your universe? So number 50, become the elixir. Let your glow do the heavy lifting. So you let your soul, like soul glow, right? Let your soul glow, right? And we're not, you don't want to spray that in your hair though, but let your soul glow. And yeah, let your soul glow. And then so the quest, so in order to let your soul glow, outside of spritzing that in your hair, would be the quest, number 2. So plunge boldly into life. And if you do that, your glow will start doing the heavy lifting, right? So we'll, finding your inner switch, right? Boom. And how do you do that? That's easy. Just meditate, box breathe, go to the river, go to a lake, sit by the lake. Number 27, which is a 9, flip it upside down. Question your beliefs. By doing all 3 of those things, you will step into your glow, and it can do the heavy lifting for you. If you're projecting energies, right? It's all about projecting energy. So if you're projecting positive energies, and I'm learning this as I shift away from, like I was a few weeks ago, kind of heavier karmic-y, right? So as I learn that, I'm shifting away. I'm letting my energy just kind of lead the path and take over for me. And it's a lot easier to live that way than it is to try to push things or pull things. Lindsay, love and namaste. Good dawning there, Neil and Shelly and Neil. Good dawning. Neil and Shelly, Shelly and Neil. Boop and beep and bop. The redheads in that car, redheads in that card with red. Which card here? This one? Whop. The quest. So yeah, it's asking you to find that fire within you too. Plunging boldly into life. So stand there in the fire of your universe there. But yeah, Neil, welcome. All right, guys. There we go. Oop. I'll save these out as well. Then finally, I grabbed another one. This was right behind it. It says, Blade. There you go. So it's asking you to find your inner light switch, right? So that was the card, right? And I grabbed this one by accident, but it game matches, so it's... There. There it is. Flip your inner light switch. That's it. So in order to do that, right, to let your glow do the heavy lifting, it also came back, this was the next card. A splendid torch, blaze brightly, so, which is a 7, so, card 52 or 7. So it's asking you to blaze brightly, so there we go, guys. Turn on your light, turn on your love light, right, as the Grateful Dead would say, and leave it on, right? Alrighty. So how are we doing? Thank you, Shelley. Yeah, there's no real way otherwise. I mean, you could do the hustle culture, you can try to push and pull your universe, but if you're not doing it through your inner light, then it's not going to be solid. That's the new you, right? That's the new earth. All of what we're doing here, we're doing through the new earth, right? We're doing it as through energy, not through physicality. Well, energy creates physicality, but we're not trying to work with the physical first and then move energy. We're moving the energy to create the physical, to work with the physical first. And that's the shift, that's part of the shift of the new earth versus the old earth, right? We're all not going out there and just trying to bang our heads against the wall. We're actually moving energy to create and watching it pull into our universe, right? Generally. But yeah, so I don't know. I had this guy, Goodwill, was $2. Yeah, I know, crazy. Yeti, I just need a yak, right? But I got a Yeti for like $2 at the Goodwill. I mean, it is branded. I don't really care, but if you're into Hispanic Western wear, then you would be all set here. It's Ariat. If you need Western workwear and you're of the Latino descent, then this is a very popular brand. But yeah, so for $2, I got a Yeti water. So yeah, you can drink coffee in here. It'll be hot for like 2 days. I have a pink one, but not that brand. Yeah, well, I guess Yeti's like that, the big brand. I have no idea, but I don't know. But they're as long as it's double-walled stainless steel, that's all that really matters, right? It's the vacuum between the two walls of stainless steel. It keeps it cold, or warm or cold. My brother is good friend. What? So is your brother going to go to the funeral then, Lindsay? Good friends with Jane Goodall's son, so obviously he's going. So if he's good friends with, he may even know. Wow. So Lindsay may have a connection to Jane Goodall's funeral through her brother, who's friends with Jane Goodall's son. Wow. You never know who people know and the like, and it's such a small world these days that, yeah, that's crazy. It's actually amazing there when you really think about it. Wow. Cool. I'm loving my dreams, Felicia. This week, dreamed of my brother and dad and talking telepathically to two mares last night. Was my granddaughter, redhead, riding them in the astral. Oh, wow. How awesome, Felicia. That's amazing. It's amazing that, yeah. Wow. That you have such a recollective memory of that. My boss pronounced it Yeti. I had no idea what I was talking about until she picked it up. A Yeti? Nice. Awesome. Yeah, hopefully things are going better for you there, Trista, at work there. I know in favor. You put your resume together there in favor to all of that. Favor that it's always going to work out in your favor, of course. Everything always generally does, right? I am the one who's looking, I am the one who's in favor in my universe, right? Woke up with a froggy throat. Bear with me. I'm going to hit the mute button and cough this phlegm ball through, so bear with me. That seemed to work. There we go. A little bit better, but still froggy. Sweet, Felicia. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so Do something we haven't done in a moment. Clearing some energies, right? We're going to use the... Still, I need to get some Palo Santo, but we're going to use the Florida water. So, here we go. Thanks my grandma all day, right? But I'm telling you, something about letting Florida, if you ever have any Florida water at home, right? Get a little spray bottle like this. This came with the Florida water I got, and I got this from Millie. She mailed it to me. And a while ago, but it lasts, right? I mean, you need is a spray, right? You're not like going to bathe in it per se, right? So put it in a little spray bottle, and all you got to do is spray it right over your head, right? I'm not doing it again because now I smell. It's a little overwhelming, the smell, right? But if you spray it, it kind of lands onto your auric field, and as it does, I'm thinking of it like little like bomblets, right? If you want to think of it this way, little bomlet, like little like dots of love, right, coming down and clearing out as it lands on my field, right? It clears out my auric field, and I always feel lighter, and it's the craziest thing. And I'm not here to understand all these things. Sometimes it just works, right? And so if you see, now I'm burping energies, and it's like it's a magical elixir. It just works. I have no idea how, but almost better for me than like utilizing Palo Santo and doing this is spraying the Florida water and letting it just go right on top of me here. She's taking a couple of weeks to do a Scientology course, so that'll be nice to be free of her for the most part for a while. Ooh, favor, but when she comes back there, what was it, planet Xenu? Is that the Xenuans? The Zenuvians? Is that it? The Venuvians or Zenuvians? Yeah, so a favor there. But make sure she's not going to bring her tester kit. Is she going to bring her tester kit with you there? Favor. And she doesn't press you for donations to Scientology, does she? I hope not. I mean, I don't know. In America, that would be highly illegal to pressure you to try to give your money away to some sort of charitable organization. But like a mini vacation, Trista. There you go. Exactly. But no, but then she's going to come back even more knowledge. Ew, favor. Saint Germain and Archangel Raphael will protect you. Favor. All right, so so today we haven't used this one in a minute, so we're gonna use the double, and it's been sitting in front of me. The double tourmaline, the labradorite here, the double pointed labradorite, and so we're gonna use that today as our, because we're gonna bring up some magic right today, and so today we're gonna work with the I am, and we'll clear some energy. Well, actually, we'll save the clearing for tomorrow on Friday. And then Saturday, it's just a regular good dunning as well. We'll try to get outside, but it's been cold. And so, so. All right, guys, so 1717. So cool, Felicia. Like it's up and down. Today's supposed to be in the 80s, so it won't be so bad at work. Parking cars. It's, when it gets to the 30s there, and it's been raining, and 2 weeks ago was really, so we just say favor, right? One step at a time. But next week is crazy as we roll around to it, and then after that we got to find something indoors. We're gonna have to make a quick shift until we figure out what's going on here. But 57. Oh wait, Lindsay's converting for us. Thank you. What is it then? Thank you for the conversion right there, Lindsay. But I was gonna say 57 in metric, you'd be like boiled over. You'd be like French fried, right? But 57, what is that in Celsius there? Like 8, 9, 10, something? I don't know. Is Chat GPT, is that green? Is that open? Chat GPT, that's open AI. That's who runs it, is open AI. But Chat GPT, I used it to find a rental car. I actually use Chat GPT now. I used it to find a rental car for, I got to figure out what's going on with my car, which is in the shop. But she doesn't talk about it to us on the record. We don't know. She's a Scientologist, but every time she does, of course, it gets worse. Oh, favor. But is that, if I think it's Planet Zenuvian, maybe you could dress up as a Zenuvian for Halloween and throw her off a little bit, and she could be like, what are you? I'm like, I'm a Zenuvian, right? I'm trying to help you out here. 14 degrees. There you go. That's kind of, oof. 42 degrees. 6. Oh, wow. Yeah, but you're way up north. Trista, when it gets cold, Trista's like in the tundra. I don't know how you standing out there for the bus favor, Trista. It's oof. Yeah, if you're in, if you don't know where Trista is, and up in in central northern Canada, well, Canada, cold. It's cold. How do you guys do that? It's cold. I can't do that. Not for me, at least. But I gotta get warm. I don't like cold at all. I don't like to be cold. I can't be. I can be cold, but it's not my. It's not generally my thing to be cold. But so yeah. So let's do a channeling here as well. We are channel. We're gonna do some I am stuff. So there are a few things to do today. Let's work with the I am first. We'll create some I am statements, and we'll channel and might even utilize the violet flame for some clearing. Although we can save that for tomorrow. When we clear the week, we will get up to 90 here today already. 81. So yeah, the variant in temperatures that we have here, we have Felicia down there in one of the most humid and hottest, like humid and swampiest spots in North America, along with Chloe. And then we have Trista up there in the dry tundra of flats of Canada. And so going to 61. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. But ask Trista what it's like the temperature. We'll ask her in like January 5th what the temperature is up in favor. That's I switched my weather site to Fahrenheit. Has been good learning. There you go. But yeah, Fahrenheit. Keep in mind Fahrenheit. The only reason why we have Fahrenheit is because we're a Masonic country, and Fahrenheit was a Mason. And every what did I learn that I watched this video? Every single president but Martin Van Buren was tied to a specific king. Literally, the cousins, they're all the cousins of a king, one specific king of England. Crazy, but my simple formula for converting, subtract 30, then half to get Celsius. There we go. Xenu is a bad alien, and I don't think she's high enough in it to have that info yet. Yeah, she doesn't. Oh, she doesn't even know about Xenu and how the aliens they're actually being co-opted by. Yeah, they're being co-opted by energies that are actually. Yeah, she hasn't picked all that yet. Favor and if. Pardon me 1 second. I gotta blow my nose. Bear with me. All right, that completely worked there. Yeah, you ever get that? You start breathing, and then it's like, wait a minute, if I don't blow my nose, it's going to get messy. But oh, don't worry, I'll complain loudly all winter, and I'll complain about the dark a lot too. Oh, that's right. You guys get it's dark. How much did you get? Any sun? I mean, you get sunlight up there, but it's not as much. The further north you go, the less sunlight you get, right? And so, favor. But yeah. Me too, Trista. All right, so let's do some I am statements, and then we'll do a channeling here. So what are you looking to create in your universe for today? Instead of doing gratitude, we are all grateful, and we can put in I am grateful. We're morphing it into, Josh, clean your mustache. I can do that. Give me 2 seconds. Thank you. Appreciate that. You can't tell. Sometimes when you blow your nose, it's like having a mustache can be like a catch-all, which is not fun. It's already getting darker earlier. Yes, well, same here, but yeah, I mean, it's 6:30. We're parking cars for the show, and in between the parking, it used to be, and what's crazy is it used to be the shows would egress, and it would almost be just barely getting dark, right? So in July, but now, yeah. So the question is, if they get rid of daylight savings time here in America, or the flip over you have in Canada, will they do it at the winter time or the summertime, right? Because there's two ways you can go. You can flip it back to standard time, and then so in the summer, then the sun will set not at 8:30, but at 7:30, right? Which I don't like. I like it later, but that's just me. And in the winter, it'll still be earlier. But if you flip it in daylight savings time, so you flip it and leave it in daylight, like you leave it now in daylight savings time, then at least in the winter time, it's going to be darker at 6 versus 5:30, right? 6:30. And then in the summer, yeah, it gets darker later, but it'll always be like that. And so it'll just become standard. So if they do it that way, it's great. If they flip it in the standard time, and so we're darker earlier. I personally would rather have it the other way. I'm sure Trista would rather have it the other way as well, based on her comment there. But what about you? For me, I'd rather have it later, more sun in the summer. I don't mind the sun setting at 9:30 at night. I think it's awesome, but that's just me. Because then you're doing more, right? You're out more, you're out and about more, you're living more. And if the sun's setting at like 7 in the winter, or 6 in the winter versus 5:30, so 6:30. Or even, well, it gets like 4:30, 4:45, I think is the early. So yeah, so it'd be like 5:45. A whole different universe, right? It would be a lot more. You'd have more sun. You'd actually probably have less depression, seasonal depression and stuff as well. But yeah, it's pretty dark at 7:30 now. Yeah, I mean, it's dark here at like 6:30. I'm whipping up my flashlight to park cars. And yeah. And then they got to walk in the dark into the show. Yeah, it's later too. You can get out more. I can't see to drive at night anymore. See, some of us have driving. You have to take a King. Do you ever take King into town, like to go buy groceries or something? Like you take a backpack or saddlebags and go in and just like park the horse and go into the store? That'd be kind of cool, right? You never see that, right? Out in general, like you go to the 7-Eleven, there's somebody with their horse just pulled up. I mean, now Karma might, because she lives, in that kind of in Lancaster area, right? So she might go to and see people riding around, but generally speaking, you don't, right? But do you ever take your horse out for just like, I'm going to skip the car and take the horse, right? Which used to be the car, 1 horsepower, right? Anyway, that your car now, it's like 75, 150 horsepower, and you're like, wow, and then they have 1 horsepower. It's like, what? Definitely would prefer daylight savings time all year. See, a lot of people I know would rather have it dark earlier, and it's like, ooh, not me personally. I don't mind the switch if we have to do it, but I'd rather be darker at the winter time and darker, because yeah, here in Arizona, there's horse parking at. There's a horse church up in Loveland, if you want to go like on towards the mountains. There's an actual church with a horse corral and it's like the farm and horse church or something. And so people take you ride your horse to church. And then there's a corral in the middle of the parking lot. They have a security guy there. And you just tie your horse up in the corral. We had people show up to work on their horse. Really? That'd be cool. We have bike to work day. Then they have the nude bike ride in Denver, but they do not have a horse to work day. That would be kind of cool. Ride your horse to work day in Boulder County. Only the certain trails around here do I see horses, and not at the 7-Eleven. Oh, come on, thank heavens, right? Yeah, I mean, if any place I think you'd see a horse would either be Farm and Fleet or like at the Walmart, like pulled up. We worked not to change in the last provincial election. We voted not to change, but it didn't pass. It would have been to stay on standard time, which would have been fine. So yeah, standard time, that means then, and not daylight savings time, so then you would have been an hour, it would be earlier time, so in the summer you wouldn't get the extra sunlight, which is what I like. I love that later, 9 o'clock, and it's still sunlight. To me, it's like, woohoo. We have a cowboy church here, not close to me, about 40 miles. That would be a long ride, taking 40 miles there. I mean, even a mile an hour, even at a mile an hour, that'd be... Well, that'd take a long. I mean, of course, it doesn't go that slow, but it would be a long ride. We have, yes, Lindsay, it's a while. All right, so let's do some I am statements. What are you in the I am, right? We are the I am, and whatever you state after the I am is generally what you become. Always riding to the church, and the pastor said, "Hey, what's up with a horse riding up to the church?" And the pastor said, "Hey, what's with the long face?" We need sound effects, right? I need like a sound effects machine. I also happen to work 2 miles from Commonwealth Park, where Christopher, favor to that. Christopher Reeves there. Kind of ironic miss is that. Superman had to be, favor. At the endurance races, they ride 100 mile. How long does it take to ride 100 miles on a horse? I mean, you drive 100 miles, and it'll take you about, if you drive 75 miles in an hour. But yeah, how long, I mean, how fast are you averaging on a horse? 10, 12 miles an hour? I don't know. I'm just guessing. I have no idea what's the average. 1 mile an hour? It would take 100 hours. Oh, okay, 1-1. Oh, it's 9/11, 911. Reno. Anybody ever watch Reno 911? Crazy. But all right. So I 12/12. Make a wish, guys. They are given 13 hours for 100. Wow. Okay, 13 hours. I mean, you have to stop. I imagine water the horse, feed it. That's a long ride. 13 hours in the saddle for. All right. So think about that. 13. Back in the day, guys. So 13 hours for 100 miles. And how many miles do we drive? Right? I know somebody's driving to Iowa, and it's 100 miles. So the thing of that's kind of crazy when you think about that a second. I mean, you could only if you lived in Boston and you wanted to get to Washington, it would take days, right? 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. Now it's like you just get in the car. Craziness, right? And if you were alive back then, you probably were in some fashion, right? So, and then like me, probably having horse issues. Top that off, then I'd have to either take a buggy or a walk, right? Vet checks held every 25 miles. Oh, okay, cool. So they do at least a check there. That's awesome. How's your body after all that riding? Yeah, I mean, I mean, I guess they'd say it'd shake your kidneys, but it used to be over here, but now I guess they're behind your rib cage now. I don't know how they magically moved, but maybe the fairies came in and pushed them up under your rib cage while you were sleeping. But I have no idea. I want to know who moved my heart. That's my question. How did it get in the center of my chest? I never pledged allegiance this way. Did you ever do the Pledge of Allegiance like that? No, it's always like that, right? But nonetheless, but I don't pledge any allegiance to anything anymore, except myself, right? But at any rate, ouch, on the back and legs. There must have been must have a healthy root chakra when everyone is horseback riding everywhere. Yeah, because if you have a bad root, I mean, it's just sitting there, because your root chakra is going to connect to the horse, and if your root chakra is out, I'm sure his root chakra there was not the best, especially with, but Lindsay, I don't do ride far yet, only 25 miles, that's enough for me. If you have to trot continuously to make that wow, you have to keep going too, so you have to kind of burn through it. Wow. So yeah, so think about this a second, guys, back when your horse was your car, and you drive, so a lot of you guys live in cities or outside of cities, and then you go into the city with your car, right? And it's no big deal. Imagine now with your horse, right? So you had a very limited range with your horse versus you never really think about these things, but the world was like this. Now it's like this. But, interesting thought, guys. But nonetheless. All right, so let's do some I am statements here on art. Horseback riding is recommended for people with MS because of its positive effect on the root chakra. Oh, wow. Yeah, I would imagine bouncing around on a horse who's generally pretty in frame, for the most part. Yeah, so exactly, bouncing on a horse would clear that root chakra in some aspect. The continual energies of being on a horse would affect the root chakra. I could always sprint fast, but endurance wasn't easy. Oh, there you go. Hi, Josh. And Iron Fire. We're talking Iron Fire horse. Yeah, we're talking about riding horses and the root chakra and healing the root chakra. And they're riding 100 miles with crazy. I'm going to get a horse, not a car. There we go. But if I had a horse, then trying to get to Red Rocks at the 50, it's like 49 miles, 48 miles, would take. That would be holy hell. So that wouldn't work, not at all. But but it would take a while, to say the least. And getting home. Clop would be whew. All right, so let's do some I am statements. What are you wanting to create today? I am what? So from your end, whatever you state after I am is what you're going to become. So we're going to state some I am statements. And so take a moment, guys, just like grateful, right? And I am grateful is one of my I am statements. When we put down what we were grateful for. So what do you want in your universe? What are you declaring? I am balance. Hershey, fantastic. Are you doing all right from yesterday there? Hershey banged in the back of the head there. And if you watched her live last night there, and favor Hershey that you're doing well, and much love and favor there. I love to horse around. But there you go. But all right, so I am grateful. So what are you wanting to I am today, and what are you looking to be? What you create, what you are, who you are is what comes after the word I am, generally speaking. Your programming, it's like internal programming of who you are. So for Hershey, she is balanced today. And what are you? So pick a couple of things, anywhere up to 5 there that you want. And for the AM, you can put it in the chat. You can write it down. If Hershey and Mo want to run out to the beach, they can do that and put it in the sand. And Trista soon will be able to put it in the snow if she wants as well. So either way, I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. Awesome, awesome, Tina. So I am grateful. I am in my flow. In the flow. There we go. And the flow, of course, is what? Financially. Financially. I am in my purpose. I am set up for my future. And I am ready for opportunity. There we go. So for myself, I am grateful. I'm always going to stand in gratitude. I have to stand in some sort of energy, right? And so I am grateful. I am in the flow financially, so I am seeing myself as that financial flow, because all money has to come from somewhere, right? It comes from your energy back to you. I am in my purpose, and my purpose is, of course, doing this as well as other things. I am, and everybody has a purpose. So are you in your purpose? I am set up for my future. So I am seeing a future where I am setting myself up. I am building, there we go. I am building a better foundation, a strong foundation. And I am ready for opportunity. So even if I am statement, and I'm not seeing it, but I'm ready for the universe, right, to bring those opportunities into my frame, right? So the I am statement then is that I am the opportunity I am looking for. I am grateful for all those opportunities. And I am ready for those opportunities that do flow into my universe to come through. There we go. I am happy to be starting one of the jobs I applied for yesterday. Starting new job? What? What's going on, Trista? You got a new job? What's going on? So Trista, yay. So are you leaving the old job, or are you new job, or what? Fantastic. Tell us more, please. More. Tell me more. Tell me more. Oh. All right. Okay. Subjects of today have been iron, fire, horses, among a few other things. I am healthy. Here we go. All right. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. Yes, you are, Tina. I am a winner. Top 10. Felicia. I'm sore and standing slowly. Snail speed for me. Oh, favor, Hershey. I'm going to be a positive force when having lunch with old coworkers today, because I know one will complain about old bosses, etc., but I will shine and switch it up. Woohoo, Bonnie. I am financially abundant. I am in my highest power. I am balanced. I am open to opportunity. And I am open to the love all around me. Yes, you are, Lindsay. You are the opportunity you are looking for. And you are the love that is flowing in your universe, right? I had to give up horses, bikes, businesses, buses, and subways after a head-on collision in '92. But I'm grateful to still be alive and still be kicking one leg. Oh, Iron Fire, so much love. Favor. It sounds like a great time, Bunny. It does, Hershey. I'm happy to be starting one. Yeah, what did you apply for? What's going on there? We'll catch up there, Trista here. Lindsay, you're so right. Today must be Iron Fire Horse kind of day. Oh, love you, Lindsay. Trista, not telling us everything. I'm manifesting. I just applied. All right, so everybody take a moment. Close your eyes. Let's see Trista getting that text or that phone call. Trista, when can you start? So let's all see Trista getting the phone call and jumping up and down and getting that new job. We see it, visualize it, hold it in your heart, hold it in your frame, send it to the greater source field. I am grateful that Trista got that new job. I am grateful that we get to watch that video, that live with Trista talking about her new gig. I am grateful that Trista's universe is better, and I am grateful that Trista is making more money in her new job and is more. I am grateful that she has found that balance, and I am grateful she has found happiness in her new job. Bam. There we go. I am accomplishing everything that I set out for. Oh, awesome, Grace. I am listening from the kitchen. All right, Shelly, I love it. Grace, look, I like that. I love that. There we go. I only applied so far, guys. My AMP statement is to bring it in. Exactly. So that's what Trista's on it. That's what we're talking about, guys, is exactly that. I am the job that I am looking, right? I am the awesomeness of the awesome job that I am looking for, right? And we start doing these things, we start directing the flow, getting out of, for myself, the karmic talk that I used to have. I am not worthy, right? We used to say that too. And guess what? Not worthiness would be the center of our frame. So how do you see that? Thank you for so much. Yeah, thank you for hitting the, thank you, Hershey, for YouTube-y things, hitting your thumbs up and the like, and of course, grateful. I applied for store manager at 2 cannabis stores. Ooh, there you go, Trista, moving up and getting a discount too. Awesome stuff. Yeah, so favor to Trista there and her new future as a manager at a cannabis store. And I am seeing Trista in all her cannabis abundance, and I am seeing Trista in all her chill as a manager in a chill job. Dang, Trista, get paid that for sure. Awesome. I had a head on with a truck in that year. Wow. A great topic, Lindsay and Tina. You're in the manifest quickly mode. Yes, Suzette, I was able to get my car fixed, battery and starter unexpectedly crapped out at the doctor's yesterday. Oh, favor. Oh, so much favor there, Suzette. We see your car in the highest driving and healed light there, but big favor. Trista is getting that news. Yes, Trista is. Ring, ring, Trista. Yes, and we've seen Trista jumping up and down. I can't wait for that. I'm seeing that live, Trista going live with her announcement. And which she has been going live, guys. So if you're not subscribed to Trista, do so. She's doing rando lives in the evening after Truth Wave and when nobody else is going live. So yeah, check it out, guys. Trista, yeah, she got the job. I visualized, we're all visualizing it for Trista there. I speak favor over all of us, nothing missing, nothing broken. Thank you, Mary. Mary does some amazing favor stuff. It's amazing. I am peace, joy, love, hope, and faith. I'll stop and go, oh my God, I'm talking to the trees now. That's crazy, but yes, I am. Yes, they're talking to me. How awesome. Trees talk all the time. What I used to do and what I do when I take a walk is I thank every tree. I'll touch every tree and say, thank you for the air. Thank you for my breath as I walk by. And some say thank you, some don't do anything, and some are like, what? But yeah, some say you're welcome. Key is that most are intelligent of all the vines. Thank you, Suzette. Favor, we see your car fixed. Of course it will be. We know that. It's just more the pain in the butt that it had to, I know, right? Felicia, there was a message, Adam, about a tailor last night. Did you get that one? Yeah, I missed Adam's live last night, but all right. So I am grateful. I am in the flow financially. I am in my purpose. I am set up for my future. I am strong in a strong foundation. I am a strong foundation, and I am ready for all the opportunities that come my way. Got to get going to work. All right. We love you, Trista. And Favor, this is one of your last days at your job here, if not the last day. Favor, I don't know if you have to give any notice or not, but I tell my husband he better not cut any down. There you go. Every dawning, every morning, good morning, beautiful trees. Thank you. 3 times, hug my regulars. Aw, that's awesome. Yeah, but as I walk by, like at the park, I'll just tag a tree. Thank you. Appreciate you. Love you. All right, so let's do a channeling. We have plenty of time here. But the I am statements, guys, this is who we are. I am the flow. I am the awesomeness I've been looking for. And I am no longer going to accept myself as being karmic or karmic energies or anything of that sort. So for myself, that's where I am standing in that frame. And utilizing the I am as Saint Germain wants us to and has directed us to and has given us the I am because that's who we are, is the I am. All right. There we go. Trista, have an amazing day at work, Trista. Favor and for a chill and peaceful day. And really favor that as you go to work, it's soak it all in that I am and my last days at work at this job, right? I am moving into a new position. My daughter is experiencing difficulties with her oldest son. He's in full teenage rebellion. He ran away and she found him. Oh, favor. The teenage rebellion generally is just unhealed trauma. Again, it's most of the time the teenage rebellion is someone pushing. For myself, I can speak for myself now, knowing what I was doing, pushing away love because of trauma. But that was me. That was my teenage rebellion. That was my whole life, was rebelling against trauma. Anna Maz, good dawning. Hugs and blessings, Josh and chat. Good morning. Just waking. Blessed. Favor. Good morning, Anna. Welcome. Mary Wins for the link. Thank you. I am your 40. Mary Wins has 4. Yeah, subscribe to Mary Wins if you guys have not. She has 444 subs, guys. Did she put it in her chat? Did she put the link? She did. All right. Here we go. Link. There you go, guys. So Mary Wins is the small channel of the day. So 444. So the obviously the angels have her back. 444 is the sign that the universe is fully supporting whatever you're doing at that moment. So in this case, her channel, her YouTube channel, is fully supported. And if you have not subscribed to Mary Wins, then you, in order to win, you must subscribe to Mary, right? And so there we go. So subscribe to Mary and check out her channel. I don't even know if I'm subscribed, and I will check. Not right this moment because you will lose me, but I will check and make sure that I am subscribed as well. For sure. But yeah, and favor Hershey there as well. Hershey had a fall yesterday, and she ended up getting it checked out. Everything's good, and we're grateful that she's fine there, but she's laid up, chilling and relaxing today. And so favor to Hershey there, and we see you in the highest healing light as well. I am healed, right, Hershey? I am the healing I am looking for. There we go. You are welcome, Mary. But thank you. Grateful to see you here. Yeah, so subscribe to Mary Wins, guys. Let's get her to at least 450. We'll get her over the 444 and into the 460s would be great. Angela Taylor sent him to his dad in Arkansas. The state of California wants to make him a ward of the state before they will get him some help. Interesting. Millie, good dawning. How was your shower? Millie was in the shower. Favor. All right, so let's do a channeling here. I am statement. So remember that as you go out today, only you can. You are the magic you're looking for, right? Only you can put out your fire, right? And so if you're putting an I am statement to the universe there, you're declaring something, but you have the legal right to take that back at any time. Bear with me. I got to blow my nose one more time here. So just bear with me, guys. There we go. So yeah, so you're the I am statement, so only you can take your fire back, right? So do not do that if possible. As you're out and about in your universe today, try to hang on to your frame and your I am statements there, and do not give them back to the Losh or to the energy or anybody else for that matter. I was great with the kids now because there's a. It was great with the kids now because there's a school holiday. Oh wow, okay. So Millie's got a school holiday today, so favor to that. Already school holidays, but all right. So here we go, guys. We're going to channel and see what we get for today. And since we've been talking about the I am, I'm imagining it's going to be Saint Germain. But yeah, and again, guys, Mary Wynn's link is pinned to the comments there. It's below on my end. I don't know if it's the top or the bottom. Hello, big love, and all that I didn't see come in. Hello. And I wish I knew Lindsay. Oh, I have a meeting now. I will pray about it. Love you. Got to run. Oh, Angela, much love. If you got to run there, we love you. Favor and see you in the. Here we go. All right, guys. Saint Germain, we are grateful. We are here. We are channeling through Josh for you to you this dawning. Are you grateful? And are you standing in your I am today? Are you allowing yourself to be the I am that you are? Are you standing in the frame of the karmic self, the low energy self, the no am, right? The no not existing self, right? The lower energies. You are all the energies, right? You have the same higher energies within you as well as lower energies. It's up to you, the energies that you choose to play in on your daily basis, right? So Saint Germain is asking of you today, what energies are you playing in? Are you standing in the I am? Are you standing in your frame? And are you putting your feet on the ground today? Standing strong, realizing who you are as the source, the energy that is creating your loving, living universe. Or are you standing in the karmic? Are you allowing others to bring you down? Are you standing in your darkness and your traumas? And are you standing in a desolate, depressing universe, right? Where it's not loving and living, but it is bringing you down. It is working against you, right? Is your universe working for you, or is your universe working against you? That is a question only you can answer for yourself, right? Only you know how your universe is working. But if you are standing in the I am and you're allowing yourself to be, right, then is your universe working for you? Probably. If you are standing in the karmic and feeling sad and going, I am not worthy, right, and creating I am statements that is bringing your universe down, right, energetically. It's up to you. Are you seeing what we are understanding? Are you in understanding of what we are talking about? That is the question we have to ask of you today, right? Are you being karmic against yourself, or are you allowing yourself to be the love that you are? Are you allowing yourself to stand in the loving frame? And how are you framing your universe? Are you getting up in the dawning, putting your feet on the ground and creating an I am statement? Are you standing in frame? Or are you waking up feeling sad, feeling like, oh crap, another day, right? I have to face this garbage and what is going on, and I don't want to deal with this. It is your choice, but you are the grand energy that you choose, right? So you are the one standing in frame, and you are the one creating that frame. So what frame are you putting around your universe today when you get up out of your bed in the dawning? What are you creating? Are you standing there in energies of darkness and sadness? Or are you standing there going, I am going to have a better day? I am the energies I am looking for, and I am the love and the light that is shining in my universe. Only you can answer that. Are you in understanding? Saint Germain wants you to understand that. Are you able to create a better frame for yourself, or are you filled with karmic energies? Are you loathing of yourself, or are you in love with yourself, having love for yourself and being of love to yourself? Only you can answer that, but what is the question for you? Can you stand in the I am? Can you be the love you are looking for in your universe? Or are you going to be karmic against yourself? You have two choices on this planet, right? To move your universe forward and say, I am going to get off of my Hillary Duff and live my universe and do it the best I can, right? Or I am going to allow my universe to collapse and allow other energies and frame to come into my frame and allow other things to bring my universe down, right? Other energies. I'm giving my power away, right? So what we are saying is, are you taking your power? Are you standing in your frame and creating your universe? Are you feeling like a helpless duck and allowing other energies to just bounce off you and create your universe for you, right? You are the one standing in that frame or not, and only you know what you are doing with your universe, right? So what are you doing on the daily to move your universe forward with the I am? Or are you standing there in a helpless state? Only you can create this or not in your universe. It is your job to create your life or not. And if you choose not to do so, that is up to you, but you will suffer the consequences thereof by allowing other energies outside, just by doing nothing, right? And allowing to create your universe for you. It's not the way you want to create, but it will create a universe based off of traumatic reactions and based off of fears and based off of lack. And you would be based off of what you are bouncing off of others, but you are not creating for yourself. So it will be an energy, a life that is not what you are looking for if you even create anything at all. Are you in understanding? It is your job as a sentient source, right? As you are God, right? Walking on planet Earth. You are the same energy as Saint Germain. You are the same energy as Yeshua, right? You are the Christ consciousness that you are looking for. If you are an understanding of all of that, energies and who you are, then the I am statement is what you are declaring of your energy to the greater source field, to your highest self, and to the universe as a whole, right? When you declare that, You are then reframing your body, yourself, your vibration to start to create that, to bring that in, and to stand in frame with that. Are you seeing this? That is what the I am is. And when you are standing there saying, I am the strength I am looking for, if you are standing in that, then you do not karmically, right, energetically start to tear yourself down, tear that energy down. You have now set yourself up to walk in strength. Are you seeing this? So you do nothing and do not take away the energies and continue to reaffirm that I am the strength I am looking for. You will build that up. And you will become that strength that you are looking for, as long as you are not allowing to tear it down. Other things, right? Stand in that strength. So if you want to be strong, I am strong, period. Nothing more, right? Now put your feet on the ground and stomp it into the universe, right? Slam your feet down, I am strong. And stand in that frame. Push your energies into the strength, right? And then you become strong. When people come around, I am the strength I am looking for. And you stand in that frame. Are you in understanding? I am going to allow myself to be pushed over. Then your energies will be collapsed. You are the one creating all of this. You are what you state you are. And like Popeye said, I am what I am, right? And so are you. That is the whole point of the I am. And when you stand in that frame, when you stand in that strength of the I am, of who you are, then you will see our universe shift as well, right? Into the higher frame. You will lift your universe up and you will become who you say you are. We give you these tools, right? Use the violet flame to clear the energies around you so that you can be the I am that you want to be, right? We give you the tools. Are you utilizing them? We're going to bring in the violet flame here as well. So utilize your violet flame. Just turning the dial, right? You are the violet flame. It is inside you. It is part of who and what you are. It is all around you, right? Utilize your violet flame. I am turning on my violet flame, right? I am the violet flame. So all you have to do is use the gas dial, right? And turn on the violet flame. You do not have to invoke. You do not have to go to Talis and sit in the room. You do not have to sit on a cushion or a chair and sit around and look for me and look for the violet flame and bring in Saint Germain or anything else, right? You are the violet flame. So all you do is I invoke my violet flame, right? And so you turn it on, right? And now it is on. And you can turn it up like a gas dial. So I bring the violet flame all the way up. And you will see it dancing around you, right? And you will feel the violet flame. And as long as you stand in your centered core, you can use the violet flame to clear anything that is stopping you from being your highest I am, right? So utilize your violet flame. Utilize it to clear yourself today, right? To stand in your frame of who you are and what you are today. And utilize your I am statements. I am going to have an awesome day. I am declaring that, and I am the awesomeness that is having that day, right? Are you seeing what we are doing here? And if you start to talk in this manner, you will start to shift your universe on the fly, right? You will create a better day. You could be karmic about it and say, I'm having a crappy day, right? And you are bringing in those energies. You are directing you are the grand director of your universe with the I am statements in a lot of ways. And you are creating a better universe by creating better I am statements, or you are going to I am your way into a terrible day. And that is all your choice. You are the grand director of your show. So you choose what you choose in your I am statements. But are you in understanding? Saint Germain loves you. I want you to understand who you are and what you are as energy, right? So declare yourself, I am today. Declare awesome I am statements as we have done, and we're just doing. Subscribe to Mary Wins, right? And have an I am awesome day, right? Because you are. You are the one creating all of this. So it's your choice. You have literally, are you making a choice to have an awesome day? And by directing your energies, your thoughts, and yourself into having an awesome day, you will, right? Or you can say, I'm going to have a crappy day. You don't have to direct much for that. You just let go and stand in the crappy energies. And you want crappy energies, the universe will direct them right into your frame, right? So you can have that too. I am directing positive energies into my universe. I'm directing abundance into my universe, and I'm the director of the awesomeness that shows up in my frame, right? So there you go. You can have that too. You are making those choices for you based on your energetic field, based on what you are saying and what you are doing in your field. So you have the opportunity today to make a change, right? I am going to be awesome today. I am going to clear the energies of karmic. I am going to stand in my frame of love, right? I am the loving frame that I am standing in. There you go. You make that choice. Releasing transmission. All right. Bear with me, energy, again. All right, so yeah, so what kind of day are you going to have? What are you standing in? Is the I am from Saint Germain there, and they're utilizing the violet flame to clear those energies out. I'm just turning on. So it was nice doing plumbing and electrical with my friend yesterday. Almost there with his container. Oh, how awesome! So yeah, so where do you stand in your frame and with the I am? All right, guys, let's work with the just a few moments here with the Bing labradorite, with your permission, of course. The energetics only works with your permission. So we're going to use labradorite for just about 3 or 4 minutes here and close out then with a group hug. I could care about how I appear. I choose not to. I can do all that empty shallowness for anyone else who wants it. I can do all that empty shallowness for anyone else who wants it. Nice. Thank you, Josh, for the beautiful message. Christine, thank you. And thank you, Saint Germain, as well, and my highest self for the amazing message. Remember, you are creating all this, so you are the center of the I am that you choose to be. So here we go, guys. Let's work with the labradorite and bring in some magic for today. So what do you want to do magically? Labradorite helps with spiritual gifts. It helps with channeling and mediumship. It helps to center you in your spiritual self, and of course to bring in magic as well. And so PG, beautiful. Wise words again. Thank you. Truly, thank you, PG. I appreciate you. And we appreciate your postal strike ending at some point. But otherwise there, exactly. Here we go, guys. Shoom. All right. And we're working with labradorite, the double terminated labradorite that we got from Chloe at chloescrystal.shop or chloescrystals.shop. It is in it's pinned to it's in the community page. There we go. Chloe's website. And she's got 3 shipments on the way when they show up, when one shows up. We're going to go live again. So nothing changes with our end. If you need a quick crystal, though, you go to her website. But otherwise, if when she gets shipments, we get to pick it later, still up front. My nail care routine is to cut my nails when they're too long. My nail, I still pick my nails. I'm terrible. I got a nervous habit, right? And I know why I do it. I understand why I do it now. It all ties back, but I don't need to do it anymore. But chloescrystals.shop, yes. And of course, the small channel today is Mary Wins. She came to us with 444 subscribers, so she's definitely supported by the angels. Awesome. All right, guys. Do 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 do. All right, we're gonna do some tapping here. Shake things loose. My job is incredible. I use automation benders to create metal forms that I hand bend to the shape of American greeting cards. That's cool. That's cool, Felicia. Me too, Lindsay, although I like to get pictures. Pedicures. I always been the female playing with dolls briefly. And my toy cars, riding my bike, I haven't changed much. Oh, awesome. I could use a small healing wave from the family. Back. All right, let's do it. All right, let's send this to PG's back here. Let's see what we can do. And of course, nothing. We're not medically trained here or anything. When tapping on PG's lower back, I can feel his knot. PG, you got a knot in your lower back. I can. Pull this out of PG and anybody else who's got something stuck in their lower back. All right, I'm going to seal this off here in a moment. And let's grab this big knot out of everybody's lower back. Clear that out. Some strings. And let's smooth it over here. Seal it up. All right, we're going to seal this up. Hermetically sealed. There we go. All right, guys. Hopefully that helped, PG. Favored your back there. We see you walking with freshness and clarity. We see your back in all healing, and we send golden light. We send golden light to PG in your back. There we go. All right, guys. Thank you. Grateful for all of you being here. And remember, I am awesome, right? I am the awesomeness I am looking for, and I am going to have what? An awesome day, because I am awesome. Let's close this out with a group hug, guys. All right. All right, so take your left arm up, put it to the person to your left, and your right arm up. Place it on the person to your right. And as we take our left arm up and our right arm up, we make a big circle, like a huddle, like you'd see in rugby or in Australian rules football, except we're not going to tear each other up on the field. And so as we take our love and take our heart chakra, so our heart energy comes out of our left hand and spins around through each and every one of us, and our hearts spin around faster and faster as we spin around like the Large Hadron Collider. We spin around faster and faster to create one big energy, right? Our heart turns into one big energy, and we connect our energy, like love, right, to the greater source field like a reverse tornado. And we connect that love up into the greater source field, and we see everybody in the greater source field in all awesomeness and peace, and we see everybody here in all awesomeness and peace. And we see everybody today in the I am that's awesome, in the I am that's amazing, and in the I am of love and peace and amazement. We see everybody here in the I am that is healed, and we see PG and his I am with a healed lower back, and we see everybody here with their awesomeness in their awesomeness as the I am, creating I am statements today that creates their universe in an amazing manner. We see everybody out in the greater source field living their highest and loving life, their most abundant life financially, their most abundant life in joy, and their most abundant life in peace. We see everybody here as well in the same. We see Mother Gaia, of course, shaking off all the heavy chemicals and forever chemicals and plastics and whatnot that she's dealing with. No more X's and O's in her sky. And of course, we see everybody realizing that we are one, we are the I am, we are the peace that we are looking for, and we are the joy that we are looking for. And everybody dropping their karmic selves, and the planet, of course, everybody on this planet, realizing that we are all one, and that the I am is all of us as one as well, and that we are all the I am, and that one solid energy as one human family. And we see that, and we see each and every one of us treating each other in that manner today, as the love and the peace that each and every one of us are, in the joy that each and every one of us are, and in the I am that each and every one of us are. With that, we close out today saying, hallelujah, so it is, and so it shall be. There we go, guys. All right. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you. And remember, everything you do or don't do helps to bring in your awesome universe, guys. Stay in that light and release the darkness. And I will see all of you in the I Am tomorrow. Have an amazing day, guys. Today is Thursday, so as far as lives go, I try to remember these things. I think Kershey may be live today. I'm not sure, but at 12:30, Krista, if she goes live, 12:30, Krista. Teresa should be live today at 3 with Wounds to Wisdom. Tonight, I don't know otherwise. And we send love again to Jimena and her family as they are walking through, and may their loss really bring them together in a tighter, more loving manner. And may we love you, Jimena. Favor. All right, guys. Have an amazing day, because you are. And I will see you all in the next. Thanks, guys.